All right. Hello, everybody. It's my birthday today. I'm 43 years old, which is, like geriatric millennial. So, hi. Welcome to my stream. I'm going to try to do a game of Fortune's Foundation, and I'll do a little interpretation of whatever card I get, and then I'll go enjoy the rest of my day. So, let's get started. What have we got? Again, let's look for our leads, who are going to be the Fool here, the Two of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Swords, Two of Discs. So all of our minor arcana are on the left-hand side, and the world is tucked way up in the right-hand corner. So maybe we try to end the game on that. I like that. Okay, so then I'm just noticing the top cards. So we have 10 of discs, 9 of discs, 7 of discs. So there's something that could happen there. So I have the 7 of discs and 9 of discs. What comes between is the 8. 8's buried. Oh, but 8's buried behind these 2s. So that's nice. We could pull them up pretty easily. Yeah, let's try that. So let's see what I'll do. I'm going to move the 9 discs over onto the 10 preemptively. I'll move, and then, okay, I could pivot that so the 10's facing up, then put that on top of the jack, so that's handy for the moment. Then, for the 8 here, what we can do is move this over. So we're getting closer to 2. So what do we do on the 17? There's actually a couple of things we could do here. So this is kind of nice. So we're going to move the 16 up to block the minor arcana foundation. $18 on the 17, 19 onto the 20, then the 18 on the 19, and then the 16 comes down. And when I do that, that's going to let these 2s start to lead those suits. And then I can move the 8 and the 8 of discs and the 8 of wands up, then the 9. Yeah, so I'll actually clear another row. So this is a really good beginning. 8 goes over here, 7 goes on here for the discs. We will move the 8 of wands on top of the 9. Then the major 9 on top of the major 10. Cool, okay, so we have 9, 8. Then if you look over here, we have 7, 6, then 5, and 4. So there's a cool combo here. So we won't be able to move all 4 of them at once. We'll move 2 of them. We'll move 2 groups of 2. And how that happens is I move the 6 over. So now we have the 7 on top, which we can pull up to here. And then the 5 goes into there. Cool. So then that's good. Let's look around a little bit more. All right, we can do this. That gets the 2 of discs up there. I was thinking I'd aim for the world, but let's go more for opportunities of like a nice clean game. So I'm gonna move. So if I have the 21 lead off the major arcana, that's gonna lead to 20 through 16 here. That's great. I'm also noticing that all I need to do is move the 4 off. So I could put it up here, but the other option is I'm gonna move the 9 over, which is the 9 of cups over to the 10 of cups. Then that's gonna pull up the 3 of cups, which then pulls up the 4 of cups because I already have the 2 here. So yeah, you get a few different things happening at once. That's a nice combination. So we're looking for the major 15 for the major arcana. That's a little buried here, so maybe we'll give that a rest. What else do we have? We're up to the 4 of cups on the foundation. Over here, the 3 can come up here. Then, all right, this is nice. So 4 and 5, I'll move this over, but we have all these wands set up, so that's able to draw them all out. Could also take, this is, I call this like a shuffle. It's not exactly what it is though, but I'll move the 9 up here so I could get access to the 10. Then I move that over, then I move this over. Now, these are both blocking the Fool, and so at this point I could potentially aim to just get the Fool, but again, we're gonna go for, you know, like the easier one here. Fool up there. Let's just keep stock of what's at the top of here. So I'm noticing that there's a king. It's always kind of a pain to deal with, but we have the Jack of Swords here for the King of Swords, then the Queen. She's a little buried, but we can get to her pretty easily. To prepare for that, I see that the Queen of Swords and the Jack of Wands are below this 8. So the major 8 can connect to the major 9. So I'll do this, so just to prepare it. Then, okay, so 8 comes over. Okay. Jack of Wands goes up here, which clears room for the Queen of Swords to find the King of Swords, and then Jack of Swords to find her. Then we have... Oh, okay. So we have 3, 4, 5. I'll move the 4 over to the 3, so we could pull the 6 over, which is going to allow the Magician, the number 1, to go up to the Major Arcana Foundation. So if we get the 7, it's a little buried here, but good to know. All right, so then we can move this over, bring the 8 up. Queen of Wands is here, so we bring her over, so we can bring the Jack back down. Then, interesting. Okay, so we have, yeah, I'm just going to do this just to kind of show you how I navigate different elements here. So we have 5, 7, and 9 of Wands. So if I look around, there's this, Swords. So if I look on the other side, we have the 6 of Swords, and then the 4 of 8 of Swords. So collectively, we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How do we get them going? So what I'm going to say, I'll move up the 8 of Swords, move the 5 on top of the 4, 6 on top of the 5, 7 on top of the 6, top of the 7, and then the 9 on top of that, which also clears up the 6 of Cups. Great. So then, okay, so I've made this reverse order, then there's a Major Arcana, then there's the 10. So what we can do, I'm going to move this over. The 4 of Swords isn't ready to go up because it's buried under the stack of royal swords here, but what we can do is the 10 of Swords isn't far away, and I want to use that to connect the royal minor arcana for the swords to the numbered cards. So I'm gonna flip this over, I'll pivot it so that the 9's on top, move the 14 over here, 10 comes over here, and when I do that, we'll have 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen of Cups will all go to the foundation. So this is a nice little combo. Cool. I'll move the 9 of Swords over here. Then I'm noticing that the 3 of Swords is the next in line to go to the fortress, but it's not accessible at the moment. So again, pivot this off. So the 4 is the card that will then lead into the deck once it's ready. And there you go. Easy stuff. Then 7. Move these over. Okay, so we have the Queen. Oh, okay, this is taking care of itself. I like to just organize things that are all on top of each other, but now, yeah, this will just take care of itself. Almost. Ooh. Feel. What goes up comes down again. One moment you're on top, the next you've been laid low. but for every turning wheel, there's an axle which doesn't move at all. I'm not really sure how to interpret that. That's a bit cryptic, but it's my birthday, so I'll take some liberties here. Let's count the wheel as the cycle of life. One rotation around the Earth. 365.24 rotations around the Earth, but one rotation around the Sun. Let me prepare the little reading area for us. That was a fun game. It's nice that it went so quickly, to be honest. Then we will now move over to where we do little readings. What goes up comes down again. One moment you're on top, the next you've been laid low. But for every turning wheel, there's an axle which doesn't move at all. All right, I find this deeply relatable. Again, I'm between jobs. I did just take a trip up to Amsterdam, which was for an interview at a place, and it went well. It was nice to meet the people. They're doing cool work. It was great to be back in Amsterdam. I lived there for 4 years and loved it. It felt like home, maybe more so than France has. So yeah, maybe this is just a reminder with this weekend, with this year, which has been a bit crazy. About this time last year, I think I had accepted a job that would move me down to France, and then that kind of fell apart. But it's interesting to move around. It's interesting to have these opportunities. And okay, let's say I don't get discouraged by setbacks. There's new. All right, cool. Then this time I'll remember to put the date, which is the year 2023, September 17th. It's my birthday, and it's a Sunday. Cool. Now I have a little reminder of this. So it was a quick stream, but this is good. It's my birthday. It's fun. Wish me a happy birthday in the comments, or give me the gift of one of your favorite emojis. And I've really been enjoying playing this game. I know there's maybe not a huge community for it, but if you do find these videos, tell me what you think, and tell me if you're playing the game or if you have questions, and I'm happy to help out or just really enjoy it. And that's what I've got. Thank you.